What's happening
this week
in sports cards?
This week in sports cards. Oh, this week in sports cards. Oh, this week in sports cards. Oh, this week in sports cards.
Welcome into This Week in Sports Cards. And Andy, 2 years from now, we'll get that intro perfect.
No, I don't think so. Never will happen.
Timing is not there yet. But welcome in, guys. So in this video is weekly, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. These come out. We're going to delve into what's trending in the sports card world and a little bit of non-sport. Both like what's selling, what products are coming out, some product reviews. And I have a little bit of an unboxing for my collection I'll do at the end. It's not really trending news, but just put it in here because it's fun to open stuff.
It's trending in your world, you know?
Trending in my world, yeah.
Okay.
So, Andy, you're going to be delving first into what products are sort of on the horizon or coming out or just came out potentially.
So, big week for a couple kind of two sports, really, basketball and baseball. So, first thing that came out was Topps Pristine. That was a pre-order. I think it was $460 was the price there. Kind of a cool product. It looks it's not the top of the line product, but it's got a cool kind of vibe to it. I think these have 2 autographs and one auto relic per box. So you get 3 autographs with one of the autos being an auto relic, which is, I think, pretty good value for that, especially if you hit a kind of a good player in it. There's definitely the big names, of course, and and Topps is also known for, their relics actually being game worn and game used too, which is always nice. If you're more of a Panini fan, well, actually, let's stay with Topps a little bit longer. There's also Topps Midnight Basketball, which just came out. That was another pre-order. That's going to be, I think, around $6.99, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, the chase here is any Cooper flag. Those are going through the roof at this point. They're insane, some of the ones that I've seen. To fives, not even autos are going for thousands of dollars. It's good. I did not.
Owl. There's a night owl in the background. That one. That's sort of cool.
They definitely got a little, creepy vibe a little bit to them, which
a little space one there for Wemby.
Yeah. So I didn't get those. I didn't go for those. I don't know. I'm sure you didn't either. I know you're not a huge basketball card collector.
I'm a basketball fan, but I don't open a ton of basketball product. A little bit.
Yeah. A few others. So another one came out today. We're filming this on the 6th. So it'd be last week, something came out, the Topps Chrome Tennis, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. Never seen it before. It's 2, I believe you get 2 autographs. You can get people like Nadal and Coco. I think it's Coco Gauff is her name, which I think would be probably pretty big hits.
Do they have like vintage autos in there, like a little Macaro or?
I didn't see that, but Nadal is, I think, retired now technically. So I did see him. He definitely signs in the product. A couple others too. But mostly, I think they're newer players.
Okay, no Bill Tilden or going back to the 20s, nothing like that.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Couple other products, again, kind of pre-order. I'm sorry, that's it for the pre-orders. There's a couple that are dropping later this week, which is the 6th right now. So tomorrow it's going to have Panini Immaculate. I'll be interested to see how these do, honestly. I feel like they're losing a little steam, losing a little luster in their product, obviously, for a number of reasons. But Topps seems to really be picking up the pace. One product, again, later this week, the week of the 6th, Topps
the Train?
Yeah, Thomas the Train. Allen and Gittner X Baseball. So this is another.
You always throw the end.
Did I say Gittner?
Ginter. Ginter.
Well, I work with somebody that has a similar name to that, so that's a problem. So that has 1 on-card autograph guaranteed, so that's pretty cool. And then if
I'm
you're
gonna pick one.
looking,
I'm gonna pick on the Allen Ginter up because I love the mini cards in there
yeah,
and the rip cards. I don't know if you can get a rip. Assume you can get a rip card out of that,
I
maybe.
think
But
so. Yeah, I
yeah,
think so.
I'm a big fan of that product, so I'll pick up one of them.
Okay, and then if you're watching this on Sunday or somewhere around there, the 14th is a big release date for Panini's probably last big kind of hit here. Optic Football is coming out.
Nice.
So I've already seen it come out in terms of, I guess they're pre-orders through Walmart, but I think, and Target should be coming out soon as well. But I guess that's the official release date. Next
14th. What day is that?
14th. I think that's Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. There's a couple others, Bowman Draft Baseball as well. That Bowman Draft, I think, was a pre-order, so I think this is just being released now too. So
it'll be interesting to see the Optic because Donruss has been a disappointment for Panini thus far in the football market. Not because of the players. I mean, I think you have Dart, you have Scattaboo, even though he got hurt early on, but just the product itself, like the collation and everything else about it. But Optic usually is sort of the flagship of that, like, Donruss family. So hopefully that'll be go out with a bang.
Yeah, definitely. There's a couple other things. There's two. Upper Deck has some like hockey. I think Upper Deck really is kind of the hockey source right now, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, those are kind of the big things. The Winter Olympics pack, which was pre-order a couple weeks ago, I think releases actually next week. I did pick up one of those, so I'll be looking forward to doing that. I'm not sure actually when the Olympics start. I think it maybe in February, but that's kind of a cool box and for a decent price. I mean, I think it was under $150, and you get a couple autographs of
that's cool. You'll probably rip that on Rips and Brews.
Probably will. Yeah, I have a lot in the hopper right now. I've got a lot of pre-orders out there, so you're going to see a lot of product come through.
So one thing, not necessarily news, but we can speculate on what the future holds in terms of Panini and Topps. I mean, obviously this is the last product of Optic coming out with having the license from Panini. Is this the last downtown that's going to be out there? Are they going to continue the downtowns unlicensed next year? It's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think they will continue that. I think they'll continue with the actual, they have to. I think that's not the only way, because I don't think that they're going to get, the love that they had before, because, they just don't have the licenses. But
yeah. So maybe do they consider, we're not even going to produce the product anymore, focus on other sports, pickleball or whatever they're doing. I think that's Leaf anyway, but or they're going to sell out to Topps and Topps take over the downtown market, the Kabooms, or the end of the Kaboom in the downtown. We'll see.
Well, that's certainly something to look at too, because that's one thing that I would say Topps has had an issue with. They have never had the traction that Panini has with their inserts, like their big inserts, the Kabooms, downtowns. Those are always seemed, were so much more popular than any kind of short print that Topps was putting out, it seems like. So I'm sure there are a few that people really collect too, but for the most part, they really kind of capitalized on that.
Yeah. And that's a good segue as to some of I was looking up some of the trending or the hot cards on the market, the trending cards on the market. And one of the ones that came up is a Topps product, Topps Chrome case hit from Topps. Usually you think it's case hits as more of a Panini thing, but the glass canvas in Topps Chrome basketball, which these are bringing pretty, downtown-esque money. We were a little Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, a little SGA glass canvas.
Nice looking card, yeah.
Yeah, here's some of the prices. So they are here's the Steph Curry for $450. I think that Gilgeous was up for $1,000.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, here's the SGA. So they're the downtown family of the Topps Chrome basketball. So they're definitely trending right now, given that we're in the midst of basketball season.
Yeah, Topps has really always capitalized on, I feel like, the numbered cards and like their the first print, like autograph cards too. Like that's really where
Yeah.
they capture the market. With their Bowman stuff, and people really collect Bowman baseball a lot. Like they love the product and the
But
first.
I love Bowman, but how much better would it be if there was like a case that you could pull out of there that was like,
Yeah,
maybe all the case hits are autos too, like
right,
something
right.
special that's an auto. So that would be, we'll see what Topps does. See if Topps alters the way they do things when they get the license in April, I think, right?
Believe so. Yeah, I think that's.
And also, with that in mind, when they get their license in April, what are the odds that they produce a 2025 football in April and then come out with a 2026 in like September? Try to like double
Cram
dip
it in
on
there.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
see what they do.
Well,
Probably
I
not.
do know, part of the reason, that people had some issues with Panini and stuff is all of their product is just so high, not high end. It's so expensive. I wouldn't even say it's high end because I don't think it is in many cases.
No.
You're buying a box. It could be, some of their flawless stuff is thousands of dollars, like a box, $1,500, $2,000 a box, depending on like the NBA or NFL or whatever. And, they're not even in some cases, there's not even like a game used product in there. Like it's just, I think people really felt kind of out of that. And there was no like in between, right? There's no like, they never had a box that was $120 that people could afford,
No. And plus, even more so, they were losing a lot of the licensing of autos for certain players.
Sure.
Right. If you can't get a Caleb Williams auto out of a certain product when he was a hot rookie, I mean, that's going to, take a lot of the edge off of that product.
For sure.
So, yeah. So that was those glass canvas were some of the trending ones. The Topps baseball Series 2 update was a lot of those inserts, which I think you might be talking about one coming up. That stuff was very hot. A lot of the image variations, parallels, and then a couple players that were trending, which are not surprising. Drake May. I mean, the dude has been on fire this year.
Oh, for sure.
Obviously, Cooper Flag. I almost called him Cooper Cup.
I mean, Flag. He had a bit of a not great start, but like has really been on fire since. And I think his product has gone. I mean, it was really, really popular. I don't know if it was quite Wembanyama level, but it was the fact that he was licensed too. Like it was a licensed product now because Wemby wasn't licensed with Topps, but he signed for Topps, if I'm not mistaken. So
I feel like he was Wemby level. I mean, I think those guys were similar, him and them and Zion in the pandemic. I mean, those investments didn't pair.
Maybe. I mean, certainly it was close, but I think Wemby is almost a once in a lifetime type of player. But we'll see. We'll see how he does. Maybe Cooper turns into that as well too.
I feel like I think the values are almost higher on Cooper Flag than Wemby, at least stuff I've seen.
Well, I think that's partially due to the fact that I don't think Wemby's stuff was licensed, right? So I don't know that he signed in the product, but I don't think it was. Now it's like you didn't have that Wemby auto 1 of 1 signed like you do now. So
yeah, it could be part of it for sure. Yeah.
So I mean, his stuff in 2025 is going through the roof. I know, like Wemby stuff.
Yeah,
it's second year essentially. So, but
yep. Here we go. That's cool. So Andy, you opened. Speaking of the Topps, was it Topps Series 2 update? What did you open recently? You're going to review.
This is a top update. The Topps Chrome update. So yeah, that was. We did this on our last live. It was really fun to do. I think it was. You never know. It was a jumbo box too, so it did guarantee 3 autographs in it. The autographs didn't really hit very well, I will say, but that's you're just happy to get 3 autographs really, and if you get lucky enough to do that, it's great. The fact that it has quite a few good parallels in it is really cool too. The one thing, and that brings me to kind of one of the things I wanted to show off, and I'll bring it up on screen now real quick, but. Some of these parallels, I think they're very cool, but I did not realize it was a parallel when I first read. I mean, I knew
they don't knock your socks off as far as when you first see them. You know what they, that's an expensive card, right? They're little sleepers in terms of value for what they look like.
So here we go. I pulled this. This is a Nick Kurtz 3 out of 30. But if you looked at this card, I mean, I know it's chrome and it sort of looks a little different, but I would have thought that this is a base card. You could, and if you overlook that sort of the numbering down there, you would think that this is a base, Nick Kurtz card, or at least I don't know. I did at first. I did not think too much of it. And then I saw 3 out of 30. I thought of a little bit more, but that's what's called a white parallel, which is 3 out of 30, very rare card, and that thing sold for I sold it that night for $375. So it is not a cheap card. And that's not even an autograph.
It's a white parallel. Is the border around it usually like silver chrome, or what is the border usually?
Yeah, I have a card. Here we go. I think I have a Nick Kurtz card right here. So yeah, it does look different, but
so just silvery. Yeah,
yeah,
not gonna really
it's a silver around the outside. Okay. But again, like when I saw that, I thought it was like not even a chrome card. I thought it was just like a base paper card. It's not. And but certainly that parallel, I thought I'd be on the lookout for that one, because that one certainly is a little under the radar in how it looks, but certainly collectible, very popular, and 3 out of 30. Or out of 30, so very low numbered.
And that one's a little easier because it's numbered. I mean, you would everyone expect to be 370 or whatever you sold it for, but I mean, one of the reasons I hate baseball as compared to football in terms of the card market, modern cards, is that, I mean, when you get to these image variations, you have to be like a detective, right? Or have like a Rain Man style memory to know that's not the regular image on the card. That's an image variation.
Or the bat's upside down.
You're looking at a tiny number on back to tell you it's like a special variation.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's a challenge.
I think we're relatively new to the baseball thing too. I mean, collecting newer baseball cards, at least I am. So, and I know you don't rip a ton of that stuff yourself, but I think in the next year or two, maybe we'll start to pick up on some of that a little more. But
you shouldn't. If you're a kid opening, you shouldn't have to be like dissecting that. Oh, this is a slight variation in the number in the back. Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If they go this Panini style and throw a case hit in there, you know what you're chasing a little bit more than like.
That's true.
So that's my opinion on it.
No, it's valid.
The box that I was going to review, I opened a Panini. What the hell was it? I just put the video out. Let me look it up. Oh, it's the Phoenix. The Phoenix Winter Edition.
Oh yeah.
Which to me seems like it's a money grab by Panini. I don't think they ever did that before, right? They didn't have, other than some of the tins, the holiday tins that Don Russ would put out. I never saw like a special winter version of a product that came out earlier in the season.
No, I guess that's true. I don't know.
I think it's a little bit of a money grab, but I will say I like the box. It was not like loaded with base like the Don Russ was. It was a quick rip. I did it in auto out of it. It wasn't a great auto. It was a Eric Armstead, so it's still not a big money auto, but I like the product, even though it's a little bit of a money grab, I feel.
Yeah, and how much were they?
It was like $25.
Okay. Yeah. That's, I mean, you kind of know what you're getting into there, right? I mean, you're potentially getting super lucky on an auto. I guess that's pretty much your best bet.
Color Blast in Phoenix. Yeah.
Right. That's true. Color Blast in Phoenix. Yeah, that's another one too. It's crazy that Panini has done such a good job on there, and so good at like making them distinctive, colors and distinctive designs.
Yeah, like
there's three or four cases.
Yeah. That's why I like the football product better. Yeah. Now we'll see what next year brings, but
yeah, definitely.
So Andy, I have a few interesting sales that Golden had an elite auction that ended. I think it was Sunday night, maybe Saturday night, one or the other.
Yep.
And I'll show you the cards. I'm not going to show you the price right away, but let me. One thing I was always baffled by some of the late 90 insert prices, which can go crazy. And I bought a stack of 90s cards. You want to make it lucky with an insert. This one, I mean, you could tell would probably have a lot of value, but it is a 1997 SP Michael Jordan auto, graded 7. So not a super high grade, not a Gem Mint 10. But again, some of those 97 late 90s inserts are just insane priced.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean,
obviously
Jordan
auto.
didn't sign a whole lot either, I don't think.
Yeah, no, the auto is a big part of it. But even non-autoed inserts, like the precious metal gems and those
Yeah.
cards are
Oh,
insane.
yeah.
But what do you think this would have brought?
I mean, it's golden, so I know it's going to be like through the roof.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw out $125,000.
You're not super far off.
Okay. All right.
207. 207.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So,
the sad thing is, too, I mean, now that we think, like, if we had collected, if we continued for another, maybe this is the same story for, our parents as well, like, whose car, or the fathers who's threw out their kids' cards and stuff like that in the 60s and whatever.
yeah.
But like, if we had just sort of collected a little bit, we would be doing so well. I mean, we were right in the Kobe and Michael.
Yeah, I quit in
MJ.
91
Yeah.
Fleer. I was building the 91 Fleer set, which is the worst set in the history of in sports. I quit way too early. But this would be a good time to be buying stuff back in the late 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
Next one's a modern card. Guy we just talked about.
Oh, yeah.
We have a 1-of-1 foil fractor Cooper Cup. I'm sorry, Cooper flag.
You love Cooper Cup.
Yeah. 1-of-1 mint 9, so not even a gem mint 10.
Yeah.
I
don't think it matters on 1-of-1s that much.
Yeah, 1-of-1. Yeah, you're right.
To your point, yeah. And it's not an auto too. So there is an auto of that version too, I would say. I bet that one goes for, I think that one's going over 100,000 too. I'm going to say, well, I'll say 110,000.
158.
Crazy.
And that, talk about a risky investment in that one, right? And this was the Zion Williamson a few years back. You're bidding 158 on a 1-of-1 foil fractor. I mean, I'm sure the person who bought that has a lot of dispensable income, but
yeah,
that's a risky endeavor there.
That's true. It's true.
Next up, this card's my favorite in the lot.
Yeah.
So you have a triple auto.
Really high grade too.
Yeah, grade 10 on the autos, Bird, Magic, Dr. J, mint 9 on the card grade. And imagine that card got passed to 3 legends to sign it. They weren't like, let's protect these corners when we're signing it.
That's true.
This person got lucky. Yeah, it didn't get creased up or dinged, so it got a strong grade. This is an epic card.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this one's got to be huge, but it's weird because I know I wanted to get one of these cards in like a 7 or an 8, and those are thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
This has got to be exponentially higher. So, because it's almost like the 3 best players. It's the best card from that, right? From that series.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is the card you want from the 80, 81.
I'm gonna guess. I don't think it's as much. I think it should be, but I'm gonna guess $50,000. Maybe I'm way off, but okay.
So I mean,
all the same.
On par with Cooper Flag. I mean, I much prefer this card.
And way better than Cooper Cup. So
yeah, it blows Cooper Cup out of the water. Last card. This is a guy I PC'd growing up.
Whoa. Okay, so this is like the first one, right?
I'm not sure. Let me see the pop count on it. Let's see.
Oh no, I'm thinking Ozzie Smith too. I don't think.
Oh yeah. Ozzie Smith is a hard grade. Yeah,
Ozzie Smith is yet to have a gem in 10, but
there's probably 10s in this. Now this is Eddie. This card, not this particular one, but this card might be my earliest memory of life. I bought a Ricky Henderson rookie card at a flea market when I was very young. And that's one of the early memories I have. And I remember it was in a rubber band on the ground in the grass at a flea market. And then I ended up, collecting Ricky Henderson for years.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But I had one that was just absolutely mangled. Like it was like, I may even still have it somewhere. It's like
this one wasn't clean either, for sure.
Yeah.
The one I had.
Well, that's part of the thing. Like you get into this vintage, not even that. I mean, this is old, 40 years old, right? Or more.
Yeah.
But you get into this vintage and these cards just were not kept,
Oh yeah,
in a
for
clean,
sure.
sterile environment that it takes to get a 10. So
I mean, there are a lot of 10s out there. I'm not gonna pop count, but
okay. So my guess on this one, I would say, I mean, the Gem Mint 10s on these really, I think, are hard to get. So I would say $25,000. Am I way?
Yeah,
Jeez, what?
that shocked me too. Yeah, but
That
that
is
is
insane. I would
looking
not
at
have
the
thought
PS.
that this was the.
I wouldn't have either, but yeah, there are consistently one in the 120 to 150 range on Vintage Card Pricer. So yeah, I didn't know that was a $200,000 card. Mine was probably a one or two when I had it. But yeah, some pretty epic cards there. I mean, if you had to choose one of them, which one you taking?
I know you're gonna probably hate me for this,
I already do.
but yeah, you already do.
No, just kidding.
But now I think I would probably go with. I think I go with the Jordan.
It's a good choice.
I was
I'll go
tempted.
to
I was
Dr.
tempted
J.
to say Cooper because I think
Oof.
the upside could be higher on that.
Yeah,
I think.
but-
I mean, if he turns out to be a superstar, like a Steph Curry kind of like, once in a generational talent type of thing, that card will only go up. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. The others I don't think have quite the potential to skyrocket. That Cooper
yeah.
did.
I mean, all the three other ones are not probably changing them a ton.
Yeah.
But I agree. The cup. Come on now. The flag. The flag has, I mean, propensity to go way up or way down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You're really at
yeah.
the mercy.
I'm not rolling
who
the
knows.
dice on that. I'm taking Dr. J Magic Bird for my choice. But
I got you. That's a cool
Yeah.
card too. It'd be fun
Yeah.
to have. I don't have anything MJ, which is sad because I mean, we were collecting back then. I guess there weren't really any autographs back then. I may have some kind of first, second, or third year MJ stuff,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's MJ. You gotta love that. And he doesn't sign very much. I don't think he signs at all anymore. Doesn't need to, obviously, but
yeah.
and they didn't really sign much back then either. So
Yep.
that'd be
Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. You can't go wrong with that choice for sure. All right. So that's a pretty cool. Let's see what else we have. So we did the reviews. Any other topics for us, Andy?
Well, I mean, we can end it on a question that I have for you.
I'm gonna do unboxing at the very end. But yeah, let's
Okay.
see with the question.
All right, so
And not only for me, but for everyone watching as well.
yeah, I want to hear everybody's comments on this. So
Yeah.
You already mentioned this. Actually, it kind of fed into. We didn't talk about this beforehand, but I literally wrote. This is my question about the upcoming product change.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with Panini losing the rights to the NFL and the NBA this year, and then they haven't had MLB, I don't think ever. Is there any product left that you would consistently buy from them? Like, is there any product that you're saying, yeah, I want to buy that, or collect that? Because I feel like it loses so much value when you don't have the name on it. And you can tell that because there's like the super high-end flawless cards. They still make baseball stuff, but they sell nowhere near what Top stuff does.
I mean, to be honest, it doesn't bother me a ton. I still love Leaf. Leaf's a great product.
Yeah.
I don't mind that it's not licensed.
Yeah, but I agree with you on that, but I'm talking about because they're not changing their prices, I don't think.
Oh no. Yeah, well, I mean, who knows if they will or not? And they're not paying for the license. They might pass that saving on to the customer a little bit. What other products do they make? I'm trying to think what else they make. They make basketball, but that's not licensed.
Not anymore. No, they lost the license to Topps.
Okay.
This is the first year Topps or first time Topps.
Yeah,
Topps Chrome
but
basketball.
do they still make it this year?
I've
I've seen Donruss basketball on the shelves. Maybe Optic.
There's probably
Maybe that's last year.
Yeah, probably last year.
Okay.
But going forward, they won't. So I'm just saying, like, would you buy Optic unlicensed?
I would. I would still buy. I wouldn't buy the rest of it. I love Optic. I wouldn't buy like Absolute or Mosaic or any of that, but I would still buy Optic.
But that's like the only product then? I mean, like what other product would you buy? Like would you, and I know you don't collect a lot of new cards and stuff like that, but yeah, I do. And I don't know that I'm going to collect any Panini stuff for my players or my teams and stuff. So
I guess it depends what they look like, right? I mean, if you get a cool looking downtown that, I mean, are the Lions logos even on some of the downtowns? Like the one with the Saquon Eagles downtown that he's like jumping over a cheese take. I don't think there's an Eagles logo.
no, I have a couple, but I have to check.
So those cards could be pretty badass looking without a helmet logo,
Sure.
right? They still could be pretty cool with the back. So I that wouldn't bother me as much. I mean, I would probably buy more tops,
Yeah.
but I still think it's a pretty superior product compared to other stuff.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, there's really two products now. And Leaf, I agree. I like their stuff. They're different. I almost put them in a different genre, like a different style, right? They do don't just do sports, they do celebrity, all that stuff as well. So
yep.
I put and their products are for the most part going to be considerably lower, or you get more bang for your buck, right? If you bought a guaranteed 5 autographs in a Panini product, it would be $2,000 or $3,000.
Well, I'm definitely not buying. I'm definitely not buying a hobby box in anything Panini.
Yeah, right.
I barely do that now when it's licensed. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, but I'll buy retail.
Yeah. So my question to anybody watching is, what product, if any, are you going to buy from Panini unlicensed? Is there anything?
Yeah.
Or you're going to be like Keith and you're going to buy Optic still, or not?
Yeah, that's a good question, and we'll see what if they continue to make it. I assume they will, and if they, we'll see what happens. Yep. And what does that do if they stop? If they do stop, or if like people don't care about it at all, and it's like just sits on the shelves and people don't care about it downtown, unlicensed. What does that do to the backlog or the back catalog of cards? Does that help or hurt?
I think it probably helps, but I mean, I don't think it hurts it. I think, because I think those are still always going to be collectible, no matter what.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds there. And by the way, I forgot to mention this earlier, Andy. A little thing I was looking at, like grading. Grading is significantly down in sports cards in 2025 as far as like quantity. I think PSA was down. I wrote it down. Let me look at my phone real fast.
In terms of number of cards that are getting graded?
Yeah. PSA was down 15%.
Wow.
From the year before. SGC 22% down. Beckett was the same. CGC, they weren't really around the previous years. They were a big bump, but there were still tons of delays and tons of backlog in grading because such a major boom in the non-sport card TGC grading, non-sport gaming cards that were being graded. Yeah. So there's still a ton more stuff being graded, but sports was a little bit down in terms of getting graded. Yeah, it is interesting. All right. Hey, without further ado, I'm going to do a little unboxing over here. This is a PC card. So let's get this guy ripped.
And what did you say? That you did not give us a heads up on what this was?
No, I didn't say anything yet. This was a
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna block it with a little baseball stars. Let me make it bigger. All right. So if you watch my recent video on vintage sport flips, I got a little bit of a negotiation on this card. Not this exact one, but the same. We got a little Randall Cunningham rookie card there.
All right.
PSA 9.
Nice.
Pretty nice. Yeah. But this I bought from DC Sports, so they're a big consignment eBay seller that a lot of people consign to.
Okay.
But I'm happy to add that. I had some ungraded, but I wanted to add a 9. And when I was at the show in my video, at a mall show, the guy had one priced at $120.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's well above. That's like double comps.
Did you buy that one? Let me guess. You bought that for $45.
I think that's exactly what it was. Let me see.
Was it?
Yeah. Let me check my purchase history.
Yeah, it's sad because
49 shipped. Yeah, so pretty
Whew.
darn close. Yeah.
damn. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy it at the mall show. I mean, I would have paid 80. I would have went above comps just to get it in hand, but
Yeah.
it's not, doesn't mean that much to buy it in hand when I can get it shipped to me safely. So,
And probably within a week too.
but yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm having holding it to open it on here, but, yeah, there you have it. Figured it would, we'll probably do that each week. I know at least I have a lot of stuff in my PO box to grab. So that wraps it up. Any final thoughts, Andy?
No, I'm looking forward to the next couple weeks of product coming in. So we'll have some stuff to review. Going to definitely have some stuff that I've never ripped before, like tennis and the Winter Olympics box. That should be fun to do. So keep your eyes open on this channel for some live rips too. We'll have a lot of that as well. So we're adding a lot more product or a lot more views, content.
Yeah,
and
a lot of content coming here on Rips and Brews. We're trying to really reinfuse this channel with some energy. So we have these videos coming out once a week. We have our, we're doing some ranking videos that are coming out once this week as well. And we're each putting out 2 either box rip or pack rip shorts each week. And we're having a little competition that we're going to talk about on Vintage Sport Flips on our Wednesday night live. That each week we're going to see who can get the most views on our shorts, and we're gambling a blaster box that we're gonna buy one or the other. So it's gonna be hopefully I get a free box out of the deal.
We're gonna get you a very cheap one.
No, come on, make me proud. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. We'll be back next Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. Until next time, peace.
Oh.